Hello everybody and welcome to Top Tier Films. In this video, we are going to take a look at 20 awesome action movies released in the decade that goes from 2014 to 2024. Before we continue, please consider supporting this channel by hitting the like and subscribe button. And if you see something interesting or you have some other movies to suggest, let us know in the comments section. Thanks for watching, and now on with the video. Robert McCall, a man of mysterious origin who believes he has put the past behind him, dedicates himself to creating a quiet new life. However, when he meets Ter, a teenager who has been manhandled by violent Russian mobsters, he simply cannot walk away. Ethan Hunt and the IMF team joined forces with CIA assassin August Walker to prevent a disaster of epic proportions. Arms dealer John Lark and a group of terrorists plan to use 3 plutonium cores for a simultaneous nuclear attack on the Vatican, Jerusalem, and Mecca, Saudi Arabia. While exploring the uncharted wilderness in 1823, frontiersman Hugh Glass sustains life-threatening injuries from a brutal bear attack. When a member of his hunting team kills his young son and leaves him for dead, Glass must utilize his survival skills to find a way back to civilization. Tenet follows a former CIA agent who is recruited into a secret organization tasked with tracing the origin of objects that are traveling backward through time and their connection to an attack from the future to the present. John Wick uncovers a path to defeating the High Table. But before he can earn his freedom, Wick must face off against a new enemy with powerful alliances across the globe and forces that turn old friends into foes. The world's favourite bad boys are back with their iconic mix of edge-of-your-seat action and outrageous comedy, but this time with a twist. Miami's finest are now on the run. When Spider-Man enlists Doctor Strange's help to restore his secret, the spell tears a hole in their world, releasing the most powerful villains who've ever fought a Spider-Man in any universe. Now, Peter will have to overcome his greatest challenge yet, which will not only forever alter his own future, but the future of the multiverse. Gary Eggsy Unwin, whose late father secretly worked for a spy organisation, lives in a South London housing estate and seems headed for a life behind bars. However, dapper agent Harry Hart recognises potential in the youth and recruits him to be a trainee in the Secret Service. An attack on a SHIELD colleague throws Steve Rogers into a web of intrigue that places the whole world at risk. Joining forces with the Black Widow and a new ally, the Falcon, Rogers struggles to expose an ever-widening conspiracy, but he and his team soon come up against an unexpected enemy. The Northman is an epic revenge thriller that explores how far a Viking prince will go to seek justice for his murdered father. Batman ventures into Gotham City's underworld when a sadistic killer leaves behind a trail of cryptic clues. As the scale of the perpetrator's plans become clear, he must bring justice to the abuse of power and corruption that plagues the city. As storm season intensifies, terrifying phenomena never seen before are unleashed, and Kate, Tyler, and their competing teams find themselves squarely in the paths of multiple storm systems converging over central Oklahoma in the fight of their lives. Civil War is a journey across a dystopian future America, following a team of military-embedded journalists as they race against time to reach DC before rebel factions descend upon the White House. Christian Wolfe is a mathematics savant with more affinity for numbers than people. Using a small-town CPA office as a cover, he makes his living as a freelance accountant for dangerous criminal organizations. With a Treasury agent hot on his heels, Christian takes on a state-of-the-art robotics company as a legitimate client. Facing an uncertain future and confronting the ghosts of his past, Maverick is drawn into a confrontation with his own deepest fears, culminating in a mission that demands the ultimate sacrifice from those who will be chosen to fly it. Deadpool's peaceful existence comes crashing down when the Time Variance Authority recruits him to help safeguard the multiverse. He soon unites with his would-be pal, Wolverine, to complete the mission and save his world from an existential threat. Officer K, a new Blade Runner for the Los Angeles Police Department, unearths a long-buried secret that has the potential to plunge what's left of society into chaos. His discovery leads him on a quest to find Rick Deckard, a former Blade Runner who's been missing for 30 years. Nick O'Brien is the leader of an elite unit of the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department. Ray Merriman is the recently paroled leader of a gang of ex-military men who use their expertise and tactical skills to evade the law. O'Brien, Merriman, and their crews soon find themselves on a direct collision course as the criminals hatch an elaborate plan for a seemingly impossible heist, the city's Federal Reserve Bank. One man's brutal campaign for vengeance takes on national stakes after he is revealed to be a former operative of a powerful and clandestine organisation known as Beekeepers. In April 1945, a battle-hardened army sergeant named Don War Daddy Collier, leading a Sherman tank and a 5-man crew, undertakes a deadly mission behind enemy lines. Hopelessly outnumbered, outgunned and saddled with an inexperienced soldier in their midst, War Daddy and his men face overwhelming odds as they move to strike at the heart of Nazi Germany.